What'll it be?
I don't know. I'll stick to bourbon, I guess.
Now, that what you were drinking at Parnassus?
Over at...
Parnassus.
I don't understand.
Oh, skip it. Here we go. One bourbon.
Ah, thanks.
It's just a private joke between that little old Martha and me. So, you're in the math department, huh?
No.
Martha said you were. I think that's what she said. What made you decide to be a teacher?
Oh, well, the same things that motivated you, I imagine.
What were they?
Pardon?
What were the things that motivated me?
Well, I'm sure I don't know.
Well, you just got finished saying that the same things that motivated me were the things that motivated you.
No, I said I imagined they were.
Ah, did you? Oh. Well, do you like it here?
Oh, yes, it's fine.
I mean the university.
Oh, I thought you meant...
Yes, I can see that you did. I meant the university.
Well, I like it fine, just fine. You've been here quite a long time, haven't you?
Yes. Ever since I married, what's her name? Martha. Yes, even before that, forever. Dashed hopes and good intentions. Good, better, best, bested. How do you like that as a declension, young man?
Sir, I'm sorry.
You didn't answer my question.
Sir?
Don't condescend to me. I asked how you like that as a declension. Good, better, best, bested. Huh? Well?
I really don't know what to say.
You really don't know what to say.
All right, what do you want me to say? You want me to say it's funny so you can contradict me and say it's sad? Do you want me to say it's sad so you can turn around and say, no, it's funny? You can play that damn little game any way you want to, you know?
Very good, very good.
You know, when my wife comes back, I think that we'll just...
come on, calm down, my boy, calm down. Here, I'll get you another drink. Give me your glass.
I still have one. I do think that when my wife
come on,
comes
I'll
back...
freshen it up. Give me your glass.
What I mean is you and your wife seem to be having some sort of...
Martha and I are having nothing. Martha and I are merely exercising. We're walking what's left of our wits. Pay no attention to it.
Well, still,
let's go over here and sit down, huh?
Well, I don't like to become involved in other people's affairs.
Well, you'll get over that. Small college and all. Musical beds is the faculty sport around here.
Sir?
Musical bed... No, never mind. I wish you wouldn't do that. You know, go, sir, like that with a question mark at the end of it. I mean, I know it's meant to be a gesture of respect for one's elders and all, but the way you do it, sir, madam.
No disrespect intended.
How old are you?
28.
Well, I'm 40-something. Aren't you surprised? Don't I look older? Doesn't this gray quality suggest the 50s? Don't I sort of blend in with the backgrounds, get lost in the cigarette smoke, huh?
I think you look fine.
Well, I've always been lean. I haven't gained 5 pounds since I was your age, and I don't have a paunch either. What I've got is sort of a little distension here under the belt, but it's hard. It's not soft flesh. I use the handball courts. How much do you weigh? 185, 190, huh? Yeah, do you play handball?
Well, yes. Well, no. I mean, not very well.
No, well, then we will have to play someday. Martha is 125 years old. She weighs something more than that. How old is your wife?
She's 26.
Martha's a remarkable woman. She must weigh 110.
Your wife weighs...
No, my boy. Your wife. Yours. My wife is Martha.
Yes, I know.
Well, if you were married to Martha, then you would know what that meant. Then again, if I were married to your wife, I should know what that meant too, shouldn't I?
Yes.
Martha says you're in the math department or something.
No, I'm not.
Oh, well, Martha's seldom wrong about these things. Perhaps you should be in the math department or something.
I'm a biologist. I'm in the biology department.
You're the one. You're the one's going to make all that trouble, right? Rearranging our chromosomes, making us all alike, yeah?
Not exactly. Chromosomes.
Oh, yes. Well, I'm very mistrustful. Do you believe that people learn nothing from history? I mean, not that there's nothing to learn from history, mind you, but that people learn nothing? I am in the history department.
Well...
I am a doctor. A.B.M.A. Ph.D. at Mafford. A method has been variously described as a wasting disease of the frontal lobes and as a wonder drug. In reality, it's both. I'm very mistrustful. Biology, huh? You know, I read somewhere that science fiction is not really fiction at all. That you people, you biologists, are rearranging my genes, making it so that we're all the same. No, I won't have that. I mean, it would be a shame. Look at me. Do you really think it's such a good idea that everyone be 40-something and look like they're 55, huh? No, you didn't answer my question about history.
This genetic business you're talking about is...
Oh, that's very disappointing. Now, history is a great deal more disappointing. I'm in the history department.
Yes, you told me.
I know I told you. I shall probably tell you several more times. Martha tells me often that I'm in the history department, as opposed to being the history department, as in running the history department. I do not run the history department.
Well, I don't run the biology department.
You're 21.
28.
28. Perhaps when you're 40-something and look 55, you will run the history department.
Biology.
Biology, yes. Well, you know, I did run the history department once for 4 years during the war, but that was because everyone was away. Then they all came back because no one got killed. That's New England for you, huh? Pretty amazing. Not one man got his head blown off, huh? That's pretty irrational. Your wife doesn't have any hips, does she? And has she?
What?
Not that I'm hip-happy. I mean, I'm not one of those 36, 22, 78 type guys. No, siree. No. All things in proportion, I always say. I only meant to imply that she's slim-hipped.
Yes, she is.
Yeah. I wonder what they're doing up there. I assume that's where they are.
Well, you know women.
Not one son of a bitch got his head blown off. Yeah, then they didn't bomb Washington either. Well, that's not really fair. You have any kids?
No, not yet. You?
Oh, that's for me to know and you to find out.
Indeed.
No kids, huh?
Not yet.
People do have kids, you know. I mean, that's what I was saying about history. You people, you biologists, you're going to make them in test tubes, right? Babies. What will that do to the tax deduction, huh? Has anyone thought of that yet? But you're going to have them, kids, yes, in spite of history?
Oh, yes, certainly. We want to wait a little till we're settled.
And this is your heart's content, yeah? Gomorrah, Penguin Island, Illyria, huh? You think you'll be happy here in New Carthage?
I hope we'll stay here.
And every definition has its boundaries, huh? Well, it's not MIT, it's not UCLA. I mean, it's not the Sorbonne or Moscow University either, for that matter.
Well, I don't mean forever.
Well, don't you let that get bandied about. The old man wouldn't like it. Martha's father expects loyalty and devotion out of his staff. I was going to use a different word, but Martha's father expects his staff to cling to the walls of this place like ivy, to grow old and fall in the line of duty. One man, a professor of Latin and elocution, actually fell one day in the cafeteria line at lunch. He was buried, as many of us have been and many more of us will be, under the shrubbery around the chapel. It's been said, I have no reason to doubt this, that we make excellent fertilizer. But the old man is not going to be buried under the shrubbery because Martha's father is not going to die. He has the staying power of a Micronesian tortoise. There are rumors, which you must not repeat in front of Martha, for she foams at the mouth, that the old man, Martha's father, is over 200 years old. There's an irony in here somewhere, but I'm not drunk enough to figure it out yet. How many kids are you going to have?
I don't know. My wife is...
Slim-hipped, yes. Have a drink.
Yes.
Martha! Damn it! You asked before if I knew women. Well, one of the things I decidedly do not know about women is what they talk about while the men are talking. I really must find out one of these days.
What do you want?
Isn't that a lovely sound? I mean, what do you suppose they really talk about, or don't you care?
Themselves, I would imagine.
George!
Do you find women puzzling?
Well, yes and no.